Well, good morning, inmates, comrades and survivors. It's a spectacular day here in Melbourne, and today is the weekend of Blessing of the Bikes. Now, we're in Warrandyte at the moment, so we're about 2 hours away, and I'm going to show you on the map where we're going, because I'm not sure yet. So we're leaving Warrandyte here, and the way we went down to Phillip Island was pretty much the highway, some dodgy big clouds, and as you will see, we got some rain. But coming back the next day was so beautiful. We peeled off here and did this section here to Cockatoo, which was a fabulous ride, then into Monbulk and then back to Warren.
Taking photos, is that alright? Yeah. Thank you.
What's this? Is that a real, like, not real? What, real what? Do you like leather? That's fantastic. Oh, look at the saddle. Is that what you sit on, the saddle? No, that's for the passenger, is it? Yeah. Are you getting on? I want a photo of you on before you do that. Yeah. Leave your stuff on. No, leave it on. Oh my God, this is so cool.
Can we see you on it? Yes, okay. Yes, excellent. What a photo.
Make sure everything's okay. The kids can sit on it if you want to have a sit on it.
Love it. I want to have big kids sit on it.
Yep. Okay, I'll get the... You want a picture?
How do you actually get on?
Yeah, well, you thought it was very difficult.
All right, Julie, get on it. Straight her leg, Jules.
There you go.
Jules, the little kids want to have a go. Look, you've got a card and everything.
I'll move out the way.
You see that one too?
Okay, can I go? Oh, okay, I've got kids on here. Oh, how lucky am I?
I sent to my husband.
No problem.
I sent to my husband.
I can get off now? We all go.
It's back here.
Cowes is the main township on Phillip Island in the Gippsland region of Victoria, Australia. It is about 2 hours from Melbourne. Now, Phillip Island was visited in 1798 by the English explorer George Bass, and it was originally called Snapper Island and then Grant Island after Lieutenant James Grant, who landed there in 1801 and was renamed in honour of Captain Arthur Phillip, first Governor of New South Wales. Sealers and whalers were in residence by a year later in 1892. Cowes takes its name from the port of the Isle of Wight, England. It was originally known as Mussel Rocks, but the name was changed by a man named Cox. However, before European settlers, the earliest recording of a village on the site of Cowes itself dates from 1303. Phillip Island was part of the homelands of the Yaluk Bullock clan of the Bunurong people for many thousands of years before European exploration of this area began. The Bunurong were members of the Kulin Nation of Aboriginal people who are the traditional owners of the land from the Werribee River to Wilson's Promontory, Victoria. Their territory includes part of what is now the city and suburbs of Melbourne. And over just a few decades, Bunurong and Wurundjeri people were pushed off their land to make way for Melbourne, thus losing languages, cultural practice and access to important sites were banned. The Kulin Nation is an alliance of 5 Aboriginal nations in south-central Victoria, Australia. Their collective territory extends around Port Phillip and Western Port up into the Great Dividing Range and the Loddon and Goulburn River valleys. So what else happens in Phillip Island? The Australian Motorcycle Grand Prix is a motorcycling event that is part of the Grand Prix motorcycle racing season. From 1997 to the present day, it is run at the scenic Phillip Island Grand Prix circuit. It is just shy of 4.5 kilometres long, the circuit. And it is also for car enthusiasts, being the first Australian Grand Prix motor race came to Phillip Island in 1928. The Phillip Island Grand Prix is the second oldest Grand Prix in the world behind France. And back to the motorcycles, some famous names and the top 3 winners of the MotoGP over time is number 1, Mick Doohan with 54 wins, Casey Stoner with 38 wins and Wayne Gardner with 18 wins. So enough about that stuff. So this is the weekend before the MotoGP, and it is the weekend of the newly formed Blessing of the Bikes, now run by the Zadie's Rainbow Foundation. So Alan Turner and his family have taken over the concept and has revitalised this event. The Blessing of the Bikes came about as the official start to the motorbike riding season in Australia, and thus the event was created. Now a 3-day event, the weekend before the Phillip Island MotoGP, so the place is very full of motorbike enthusiasts and many will stay here for the week and attend the race day. It's a beaut spot with beaches, cafes, shops and plenty to do and plenty of areas to discover. Speaking of discovering, let's go and take a look at the sights and sounds of this weekend. Let's go, shall we?
Hello, Chris. How are you?
Tell us what you do again, Steve.
Oh, well, I'm the National Chaplain of Easy Riders Australia.
Splash.
I'll give Calamity an extra splash. I'll give her 2 splashes.
And how many?
Bumblebee, Chris.
Bumblebee.
Yeah.
I love it.
And this is a custom-made hand
yeah.
gear shift. This is a 22mm shell, the biggest shell in the world you can get from shoot from a handgun. That's a 30 cal. And on the back, that's a 30 cal with a nice fox.
Oh yeah,
tail.
I got to get one of those off you.
Nice big
Yeah,
white
I like
tip.
that.
And then this is my foxtail in the 50 cal.
Right.
And so that's why they don't come off.
Yes.
See, I'll mount them in a, gun shell.
I'll organise to buy one off you next time. I like them with a little bit of a white tip as well.
You are creation, you're all of my needs. I'm evolution, I am the brand new breed. The lightning flashes, blinding the eye. Come from within, these hands are mine.
Yes, yeah. No, I'm a dead giveaway. No, you won't either. That is.
Is that yours?
Yes.
Oh, you're joking.
Hello?
Do you would you mind if I get a photo
No.
of you in front of your
No. No? Yeah. You want me on there? Here we are. Shitload of bikes down there. There was a shitload of bikes up there with the show and shine. We're over here. Fish and chips. One of my death row meals. Can you hold the camera that way?
Runner-up with a $200 gift voucher for Harley Heron.
Okay. What's your name? I'm Chris. Are you right?
I'm just going to clean the fat from Chris's fish and chips.
I'm Chris as well. Oh, the two Chris's. And the dog's name? Pedro. Pedro. Come on, Pedro. I'll take this off over here. Sit. Sit down. Do you want me to sort of steady him? I'll get out the way. Yeah, you stay there. Oh, okay, Pedro. That's great. So do you live around here?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple of old aerials.
Oh, have you?
I went on with defenses, she left for my father and friends. She walked like a pharaoh, dresses a dame, when she's in pain, she pretends.
We've got Mark and Livia who actually live here. So we've got all the bikes coming down. What is your death row meal?
Death row meal.
Death row meal.
It'd have to be steak.
Steak?
Steak for
Yep.
sure, yeah.
Yep, steak.
Yeah, and usually I get calamari.
Calamari, so that's your death row meal. So there's another curly one I'm going to throw in, which is what would be your death row date? And I know what you're going to say because she's right here, so happy wife, happy life.
Yep.
But outside of the missus, do you have a death row date? It's always a hard one, that one. She's turning away, so you want to have a nice night tonight, so I won't press on that one.
Yeah.
So it was steak and calamari.
Yeah.
There you go, steak and calamari. So I've just met these lovely folk who are obviously Harley Davidson riders, correct?
Yeah.
What do you want?
09 Deluxe.
An 09 Deluxe. Are you a rider or Julia?
Passenger.
Passenger. Now, what's your name?
Tony.
Tony?
Sandra.
Sandra. Okay, I'm going to ask you a really important question, Tony and Sandra. What is your death row meal? You know, the meal that if you were on death row and you had to pick a meal as your last one, come on.
Seafood pasta.
Seafood pasta? Oh, good. While you're thinking about your meal, what about your death row date?
The death row date.
Date, yeah, like I know you can say
It'll
you
be
miss-
me.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Friggin' pressure's on there.
Oh,
but-
it'll be death row today, mate. Definitely be you. Yeah.
But if you had someone outside of the missus, you know, like a lot of guys will say, I don't know, Angelina Jolie or
Oh, look.
you got not game.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
so-
going home a happy boy tonight. That's all I know.
Happy wife, happy life.
That's it.
Okay, and what's your death row meal? Have you had a think?
Oh, no.
Come on.
If I'm on death row, it doesn't really matter what I have to eat for the last meal.
Well, you don't have to
so
worry about diets and anything anymore, do you?
That's it.
block of chocolate.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yes, all right, I'll come and see your bike soon. All right. Thank you. Yes. Look at that. You've done a great job blessing them. Hello,
I'm Paul.
Paul, and you're
They call me
blessing
Kingy.
Kingy, and you're blessing the bikes as they
I
come
am
in.
today, yeah.
Right
Yep.
now, Paul, what is your death row meal?
My what?
Kingy, your death row meal.
The last meal you have before you die, brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on.
got to be KFC.
KFC!
Somebody said KFC.
Someone
They
said
did.
KFC. Well, Kingy's the first person that I've met that says their death row meal is KFC.
Yeah.
What's yours, Steve?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Ah,
They're
they
paying
love
me to
the.
advertise, so.
So I've got here with me a bloke called Whitey from that Harley couple.
That's us.
Okay, so you can go and check his channel out, but I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to ask you a really deep question.
All right, well.
Whitey, Michael White, what is your death row meal?
My death row meal, bangers and mash.
See, everyone goes for comfort food,
Yep.
bangers and mash. And
100%.
now that Lisa's not here,
Mhm.
you can answer this question. What is your death row date?
You're videoing this and you want me to answer that in any other way. She might as well be here. I'd be my tail gunner, Lisa White.
Okay.
In a heartbeat.
Happy wife,
Her
happy
and
life.
Delta Goodrum.
Oh, okay, you got one out of you.
Yeah,
Good, Delta.
yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Have a lovely day.
Very good.
Bye. Eddie, and you're on an Indian as well?
Yes, the
So
Chief
Eddie,
Vintage.
A Chief Vintage. We
As
love the
well.
vintage. Now, Eddie, where are you from again?
From Frankston.
Okay. Now, Eddie, if I was to ask you what is your death row meal?
My death row would
know, I
be
asked
schnitzel.
Schnitzel?
Austrian schnitzel.
Austrian schnitzel. Oh, with your background Austrian,
Yes,
is it? What do you
yes.
do?
I'm a safety trainer for WorkSafe Victoria.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yes, yeah.
Right. So a schnitty.
Schnitty.
Isn't it?
Death row date.
Yeah.
My wife.
Oh, brownie points. I hope she watches
I
this.
hope so.
You'll be on a promise tonight.
Yeah, been together 37 years now.
37 years.
Yeah.
Is she also an Austrian background or is she Aussie?
European, but not,
Right.
not Austrian.
So you've been living here for a while?
1960 we came here.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
you're a local?
Local, just.
After 20 years, you can become a
yeah,
local.
That's right.
Okay. Well, lovely to meet you. I'll
Like
come
to.
down and see
For you
Oh
as
my
a donation
God.
at the blessing of the bike.
The chaplain, yes, Steve?
Yes, I'm Easy Riders National Chaplain, and here for the blessing of the bikes, and a lovely donation of a foxtail from around the Phillip Island area.
Yes.
For Chris.
And you do these yourselves?
Yes, I do this on myself. This is a 30 cal shell, and it's all yours, my dear.
Thank you so much, because we all know how I love a little bit of roadkill, a bit of fur, and this is going to look amazing on this bike. I did get one the other day. I'll find a really good spot for this.
I might get boxed.
Where should I put this?
Wherever you like, Chris. Wherever you like.
Well,
So you can put it sort of just, so you can whack it on sort of.
I could put it on there.
Spin that around there.
Yeah, I could put
And then sort of should sit underneath there. You
Yeah,
know.
that's a good idea, because I haven't got any fur. I've only got that. I've got the ferret this side.
So you can sort of like, you know, you could whack it around that key ring.
I will.
And do that and put it there.
I like it. Thank you
There
so
you are.
much.
It's all right, Chris.
Very generous of you.
That's okay. It's, we like to get.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Woohoo!
Blessings.
Thank you.
See it on your channel.
You will.
All right, Chris.
There you go. This is a great gift for me for Valentine's Day, Damien. This is what I want. Foxtails. Fox. Look at this helmet. It's a ripper. Give us a bit of a twirl, love. God, she's got it all going on. Oh, you've got one as well, Ian. Oh, officers, what do you think of this bike?
Interesting. I think it'd be a lot to maintain, to be honest.
Yes,
Leather and whatnot.
it is. But does it?
Wildlife license.
Yes. Well, it's voted the world's worst vegetarian bike. There's probably a couple of defects on there, don't you think?
We're not here for that.
No, that's
We're here
good.
about the
That's
blessing.
good. I mean, it is just
It's the safety aspect, so.
good.
Yeah, no,
That's
we're not
good.
interested in that today.
Great.
So.
Well, I mean, I try and keep it, fairly
It's yours,
secure.
is it?
Yes.
Oh, very nice. There
Yes.
you go. Glad I didn't say anything untoward about it then.
Oh no, look, it's over the top. I know it's overcooked, but it's all part of a story.
A lot of attention. A lot of people would come by
Yes.
and have a look.
Yeah, yeah, she's a
It's
showstopper.
unique.
Doing that, I just go to junk shops and find stuff and repurpose it
Very nice.
to do things with. And I have 1926 Indian, and you won the
Best American, yeah.
Best American. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And deservedly so. Look at that. Have you been restoring that, or did you get it
10
like
years.
10 years? Been working on that.
It's the first time out of the lounge room.
Oh, but it runs and everything.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Just here.
Oh, just here, so you haven't had to go far.
No.
It's a tight fit. What is that for? What is that logo for?
That's 60 Battalion, the company Panthers.
Right.
Italian Army.
Italian Army.
Yes.
Congratulations.
That's the infantry company.
Hey. So it's the end of the day. We've just pulled over because Damien's going to do some filming of this road we're going on, which is out through Cockatoo. In other words, we're not going back the highway way to Melbourne. Such a beautiful day, we've decided to go a long way around, a bit of a loop. So I will tell you, Damien does videos based just solely on the particular roads that bike riders love. So I can point you to what that video will look like. So he'll film all that road, he does all the technical talk, which I don't do. I'm just grateful to get to the other end. Anyway, obviously there's some riders turning up because we've all left the festival. And we're going to head off now, and I will see you at the other end. It's been a great weekend. We dodged most of the rain, thank goodness, and beautiful. So well done to Alan Turner and his team at the Zadie's Rainbow Foundation, putting on an event. It's a big job putting on events, especially outdoor stuff where there's rain and all sorts of stuff can impact on it. I finally mastered Damien's driveway. It's been a shocker. I've skidded all over it, but I got it right the last time. Anyway, if you're still watching, thank you. And please subscribe. I'm not very good at all that bloody stuff. And I'm on Instagram as the Aussie _N_Indian. Or Barbering _biker. Both pages get pretty much the same posts. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube as the Barbering by the Indians. So thank you for subscribing, thank you for hitting the bell so when I randomly post something you'll be notified. I'd love to get to the time in my life where I can regularly post an adventure, share, be brave, be crazy, and be careful. Because we all know it's a fucking jungle out there. I'm going to finish off now, but I will film me doing Damien's driveway because that is an achievement for me. It's gravel, it's got a tight turn, it's up a hill, it's everything a girl motorbike rider loves in life. Okay, I'm here at the beginning of Damien's driveway. This the first 2 times, oh my god, I was all over the place. I was up in his bloody garden bed swinging around. Second time at the trailer, all over the friggin' shop. Another time I sort of stopped halfway, lost the momentum. Last time I did it, perfect. So I'm going to film me doing it now. I'll probably drop the fucking thing, but we all know how much I just love gravel. Here we go.